Boy, they got socked in his fucking face. Look at your forehead, bro.
Wow, that's how you cheat.
Check Mike on TV, check Mike in the She put it back in the box. She put it back in the box.
And we are here
Today,
with the Mimi, and the lump.
that motherfucker so fast. I'm so ready to say that. Today is November 13th. I mean, September 13th. I wish November 13th will hurry up and get here because it's going to be Friday the 13th on that day.
That's what you get for being.
Welcome back to the goddamn Lump and Mimi show. And we are live again. Hope you guys had a good week. Good week went on for you guys. I'm sure this sleeping head ass right here got a good week. I'm sure she got some good dreams to tell you guys about that happened in her life.
No dreams. No dreams. I don't have dreams and I don't sell dreams.
Oh, whoa. Don't have dreams. Don't tell the Lord.
I have
that.
realities.
Oh, reality. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Oh, so
how you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty well. You know, another week down from school.
Absolutely. We doing all right, huh?
I'm doing all right. Yes, ma'am. I'm doing all right.
I'm doing all right.
I hope you is, sucker.
I had a struggle on one of those biology papers, but I'm still maintaining the C, but I'm going to do better. I'm going to make it. I'm going to rise. It's going to rise like yeast.
Like yeast. What else been going on?
This week for me, not much. Just, you know me, you said it yourself, just been sleeping, but my girls and everything, and just watching some stuff out there in karate and sports land, and it's the opening day. You know, Thursday was the open day of NFL. That was a good day because the Cowgirls lost.
They did.
They
had played a hell of a game though.
They did indeed.
Bucks. They played a good game
and
against the
Dak, he looked really good, especially coming off an injury like that. So yes, they played a really good game and they lost. Technically, they gave Tom Brady. Everybody said it. I've seen it mentioned more than 1 billion times. They gave Tom Brady too much time on the clock, and he came back and did what Tom Brady.
You know, he only need about 30 seconds. If
he needs 2.2 seconds. If there's time, I can honestly say there's not been a time where I've seen Tom Brady not come back. If he's had at least 30 seconds, then he's been able to come back. He's been able to lead his team, and I mean that because of what he's done with New England, the Patriots, and then how Thursday night, what he did with them. So yes, Tom Brady was Tom Brady.
What college team did that man come from? What college team did he come from? Go and tell the world.
Texas.
No, you lying. The devil is a lie on that shit right there. That devil is a lie.
Michigan or Michigan State? I'm not sure.
He came from the Michigan.
Michigan.
With young brother Richard Avery Prowler.
So they went to the same school.
Yes.
Oh, that's where Michael Phelps. They said that a few national recognized legends in their own sport came from Michigan. And I think Michael Phelps is one. Tom Brady, and I believe they mentioned a third person.
Well, hopefully Tom don't get caught smoking no dope.
Tom Brady, I don't know. Tom Brady, he not that type.
No,
he seemed like he on the up and up.
Oh, I know you got a story to tell me about.
Oh Lord,
what about them people that stay next door to the dope house?
Who?
The smoke house.
Oh,
what's their names? Who are they? Who is them people?
Okay, he scared me right there, people. I'm sorry. I was about to say I'm offended. He is talking about, if you know who Prince Harry. And he is married to Meghan Markle, something like that, the actress. Mm-hmm. Well, they live in California somewhere, and they have made complaints and had their neighborhood in the uproar, not because of them, but because their neighbor is growing a marijuana whole field. He has the whole neighborhood and city smelling like marijuana. And they, from what I think and understand from the article, Yes, they've complained, but they haven't complained as in hostile like the rest of the neighbors. So I don't know. They are not able to take their children outside, from what I did read, and I understand that you don't want to involve your children in things like that. That is not good for them right now at this age. And they have 2 young ones, 2 babies. But that was hilarious. I remember us talking about that and laughing about it because in general, where they moved to California, which is a legal state from what I think and understand. And yes, they made a complaint, or not, excuse me, I keep saying made a complaint. They didn't make the complaint, they just gave their opinion, and they were interviewed on the topic and was asked if they smelled it or if it was a problem from them. And I don't think it was a problem, but I just remember them saying the most negative thing was and is they couldn't take their children outside because the aroma and the smell was so strong. I also read another neighbor said that they were driving on the freeway. Now the freeway is not that close to their house. And he said he had to pull over.
Got lucky the sound effects not working because I had a beep beep trial ass right there on that one, boy.
Oh, that was good, brother. That was good. Yes, but that was one of the most hysterical things I read this week that I really thought was hilarious. Prince Harry, not William. William is the oldest, I believe. Okay. And Harry is the youngest that went to the military to serve his country, England. Okay. And they are the grandchildren of Queen Elizabeth and the children of Princess Diana that was killed.
Princess Diana.
In the car wreck. Yes. Way back when. I think I was like in elementary or junior high.
Probably about junior high because I remember I was born when she was murdered.
Yes. You said murdered. Did you hear what you said?
Murdered
versus me saying a car wreck. I get it and I understand it. It's just what we've read and what we understand.
That's all. That's all it is. Just some good opinions on that right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anything going on in the karate world that you want to tell me about? Because I damn sure got a few things I need to talk about because I'm taking bets for next week.
Oh, well, then you need to start this off, brother. Week.
Oh, well, you know.
Let me know what's on your mind.
What's on my mind is that we got that nice virtual fight tour back on the map again for its 1 year fucking anniversary.
Absolutely. And it's a stacked card.
It is a very stacked card. I also heard they got some okay judges coming in town too.
You think?
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell TP to go ahead and let me commentate for that fight right there, so I can go ahead and talk about the judges that's up there.
Absolutely, because I think I'll be there judging.
Oh, it's gonna be you. Yeah, you one of the judges.
I can't wait.
He said he had a special guest appearance, and I didn't think it'd be you.
I'm special.
Oh shit! Well, here you go. Clap that up, then, y'all. Clap that up for her.
Woody woo.
Yeah. So let's go into. I know you got a picture for me. Let's talk about the first fight. For one, I like the way Jesse did this because I tell you what. The way the team fights is set up, everybody fights everybody before they leave out of team fights.
Absolutely.
But let's go with the first fight.
The first fight, okay.
Ezekiel Pena.
I don't think I've ever seen him fight.
You have.
I have. Where did I see him?
You saw him fight Dwight at Bring It Back, Amerikick. He was the first fighter that fought Dwight and was fighting Dwight pretty well.
Was that on stage?
No. This is Dwight Division.
Mm-hmm. And that was a couple years ago.
No, this was this year. When Dwight
Amerikick?
Yes, when
I didn't go to Amerikick.
You watched it.
Oh.
You watched it. I don't. That'd be let you know if you're paying attention or not.
I do,
so
but
that let y'all know that she's not ready to get back in the ring yet because she's not even focused on the fucking fighters.
I am, but I thought when you said Amerikick, I stopped right there. I had a brain fart.
Dwight only been to Amerikick one time. He's just a young man.
Yeah, baby. He's still way behind
he ain't been out there like that with us,
Absolutely.
The SCS squad. But no, he fought. It was the fight that he fought before he fought Tobias.
Okay, all right.
And the kid's really not even a black belt.
Really, I didn't know that.
But his natural ability and his work ethic,
right?
It's something else.
He competes, and it's always great to gain experience. I stepped up when I was a brown belt.
Oh yeah,
I instructed
I threw one of my as they think it will be one of the legends of greats. In his due time, especially if we get him back out there competing and he gets to rocking back around, was Red. Red was one of the first ones that I put out there in the black belt division as a novice beginner.
Absolutely.
And I put him out there because athletic ability, the work ethic, mentality. and the heart and the mentality of a go-getter.
Yes.
And it definitely got him a world title by
not only do you not want him to overshadow the people at his own level, you want to be able to push him and satisfy him. It's like a kid going to school and it's not pushed because they are like a genius.
Well, y'all hear that, don't y'all? She be bringing out some fucking examples for y'all.
I'm telling you. I just like to compare and understand, have contrast to certain things.
But you compare and contrast it so well to where if a first grader don't understand what you're saying, then it's no way a dope playing dumb.
It's about details. I like details and to understand certain things. I need details. You know that. Someone want to tell me a story. Well, wait, I got questions before you get started. That's me and how I do it.
It don't even matter if you start with the little girl was walking down the street.
Real. What happened was that's one of the stories we get. What had happened was wait a minute.
It wasn't my fault, but it was so and so.
Absolutely. Tell me what you did and how you did it.
That's what my grandma used to tell me. What did you do?
Yes, and tell me everything, because then we're gonna make sure you told me everything.
Everything. Because when the next person tell it, boy, it better match a little bit, or you can make them look bad and get their ass in trouble.
Absolutely, and everybody tell what they did. Then there's only one story, not two sides to a story.
You know, it's always gonna be my side and your side, because your side be full of shit.
No. My side be real and transparent. You be able to tell.
But Ezekiel got who's the guy he fight? And I tell you what, I put my money on Ezekiel. This is gonna be
Sharon.
Jefferson.
Sharon. Didn't you tell me you knew him?
I do.
That's a good fight.
It will be.
It will be, because I do. Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson. I particularly don't remember your fighting, but I do remember opinions. And if my brother says it's going to be a good fight with you yourself stepping up, I believe it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully I judge all these fights.
Yeah, definitely be some good one in there.
Absolutely.
So
all my eyes.
That's next level versus I don't know. Mr. Pena told me that he was doing some privates with it'll come to me. Angel
who?
Yes.
Oh, from KTOC.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So he's been moving around with Angel a little bit, and that's how I actually met him, was when Angel then went to Battle.
Okay.
Battle we talked, and maybe somewhere else too, but I definitely like the way he's moving on. And then he also messaged me on IG a lot about questions about fighting, so
that's good.
I definitely be
anybody that want to know, you got to tell them.
Yeah, for sure.
That was us.
So that 3 rounds right there, I'm gonna put it in Mr. Pena's pocket. Maybe he win by 3.
Absolutely, I'm excited.
Mr. Pena win by 3. I get that as the first fight.
Okay,
taking all bets for that.
We need to write this down. Write this down, because you putting it out there. Anybody that want to go, I can't do it because I'm a judge and I'm gonna be fair. And she's gonna be fair, even though that's my sister. So she's gonna be fair, because she's gonna come back and tell me, now your boy look like shit if he look like shit. Absolutely, because I'm real and raw.
That's all, raw and real.
See, absolutely. Yeah, I don't have much of a bet on that at all, because again, personally, I haven't seen either one of them at a level, even if I wanted
to be on a set fight. Yes,
to have a pick.
So the pressure could be a little different for somebody.
Absolutely. And has either one of these two fought on the tour before, virtual?
Not that I know of, so I'm gonna say no, ma'am. If anybody would have, Mr. Jefferson probably would have somewhere
like a team fight.
Yeah, it's mixed in like that if he did. But if I'm not mistaken, no, neither one of them been on the fight card.
Okay, well, see, there you go, right there. They're both beginners. Who knows how their adrenaline or their anxiety or whatever's gonna happen. Me, I'm going in there straight like straight. Y'all better get it straight today. May the best man win.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and now this is one.
Bet on black, because they both gonna have it on.
You silly.
No, I'm playing.
We got a team fight after that one. After the team fight, you got Team Troy Benz, which is
you know who that is,
versus Team
Deuce Up. ATL.
Down, brothers versus brothers.
I
bet you can't say bet on black on that one.
I bet I can.
May the best black win.
Because that's gonna be a good black fight from the south to the north. I tell you what, East versus South is gonna be what y'all get down right there. Man, y'all judges be woke. Y'all be moving around that ring, because
I move. I take
Big
up a whole
Daddy Trey is coming in there with his other brother.
I'm just
not the baby brother.
If he hit me, I'm gonna disqualify him, because I'm gonna be knocked out. But when I wake up, I'm gonna say you out of here.
When you see somebody hands down and that man go, then you know what time he finna hit.
Absolutely.
I told you I wasn't even fighting him, and he hit me, and I had a concussion.
I was judging him. I was scared, and I said I need a replacement.
And he hurt my feelings. So then when I was about to fight him, I said, if you hit me like you hit me before, I'm calling the
He had you in
police.
your feelings before the fight.
I was gonna call an assault on his ass.
I believe you because
with a deadly weapon because he hit
like
me
big
like a
snack
fucking.
and you like a little Scooby snack.
Nah, I wasn't even a Scooby snack then. I was probably like about 130.
You the Tic Tac.
A very good Tic Tac. A very good Tic Tac. But I'll tell you what, on some for real shit, I will give it to ATL on that one. I definitely will give it to ATL on that one. You can give me for ATL the win on that one. I can't give you no number because look, Jalen been training.
That's what's up.
I talked to
one of his teammates. School, they not know.
I haven't saw these young men out there in a while. I'm not gonna call them young because they are older than me, but I haven't saw them out there in a while.
Right.
Mr. Justin,
yes, and in all due respect.
Yeah, with all due respect, and I know he got game because he was on the squad with me when I was on Victory. Anybody that I fought teams with or been on the team with, you had to have some type of fucking game on the table.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you might have had just been the bag boy. But with no bag boys, yeah. So he had to have some, and I just think it's gonna be good to see some new faces out here on the scene.
Absolutely,
definitely coming along with the good tour, Mr. Jesse. You done a hell of a job for the last year that you done this, the last 12 months. With all the extra shit that comes along with it, with all the nagging, all the hating, you still stuck it out and you still rolling with it. Man, big apps to you. You keep it going. You're doing it for the culture, baby. Doing it for the culture.
Absolutely, I can dig it.
I can dig it. Now,
the women are after the women.
Fucking next fight.
The women are next, and I like Brianna.
I'm going dollar for dollar because this is going to be youth versus experience.
Absolutely, and Katie
has fought in some people.
I fought Katie a lot of times.
Yes, Morgan has fought in Katie.
She's good.
Tatiana has fought in Katie. Nikki Pellet has fought in Katie. Katie has been around.
That's gonna be a good fight. And
it will be.
I am there
as
a neutral person.
Oh yeah, no, they're probably gonna have you as a center then.
I would enjoy it. I would love to.
Me too. So I'm gonna talk about you up there.
Don't be mad.
I'm not
hating.
No,
men always hate us.
My instructor told me we're not there to commentate and judge yet. We there to make it to the stage. Make it to the stage. Take it to the fucking stage.
Well, that's because you need to make it to the stage. Your instructor is correct to tell you what he wants you to do. Me, on the other hand, I am going with the flow and I love karate. So let me in and I would love to judge these ladies.
If she'll do her homework while she up there, y'all better keep her ass up there. Don't send her back.
No, I have to. I'm bringing my computer and everything, brother.
Jesse, I'm telling you now, let her not finish those assignments while she up there. You gonna might as well move her into New York City.
No, because I'm scared. No, I will not leave my great state of Texas. 1 and 2, brother. Black belt mentality. I will get
JT Money. If you catch her ass up there without doing her homework while she's sitting on the sideline trying to talk to everybody, she need to be getting the shit done.
No, I'm gonna have it done before then.
Oh, what you a badass? Then.
Yes, watch me work. Watch me work.
Do it on the plane.
No, I'm gonna have it done before then. I'm gonna be sleeping on the plane. Sleeping on the plane.
Well, we got Miss Brianna versus Miss Katie.
That's it. And that's, again, like you said, the youth versus experience.
It is.
And again, I'm just looking forward to a good fight. And that is a good fight.
That's what a hell of a fight.
And a different fight. Different type of fighters.
I am going to have to go with Brianna.
Really? Why?
And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to go with Brianna on this one because I don't think Katie's going to make the adjustments that she needs to make with Brianna during the fight. I'm not taking it away from you, Katie, because you got 3 rounds. I'm just speaking of what I've seen you do in a tournament fight of adjusting and making adjustments to pull the fight off. I think if you
and that's 1 round.
Yeah, and that's in 1 round. So Katie, don't think that I'm knocking you or don't think that I'm telling you that you can't do it. I'm just speaking of what I saw you do in the past of a 1 round fight.
Okay.
Whether you were up.
Has Katie done a virtual fight tour before? Or this is her debut?
This may be her debut. Or if anything, she might have done one against somebody who probably popped in.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I know it hasn't been many women fighters.
Right. It has not. It has not been.
Morgan hasn't even been on there yet.
Absolutely. I don't think she has either.
Yeah. Tatiana hasn't been on there yet.
No. I think it's just been some of the Hope has been on there.
Hope has been on there.
Didn't Rasha was on there with Plowden's team, I believe.
Okay.
It's been a few women. It's not like he has not, or Virtual Fight Tour has not had any women.
Oh no, they had them,
just in general. I think there's been a couple other people.
Didn't it, look mama from Florida.
Oh yes.
That you used to be teams with.
Yeah, Melanie. Ortiz. Yes, she also did it. Did she fight Brianna or she fought someone else?
I don't think she fought Brianna. Brianna fought Brianna just fought.
Drew Beatty. She actually fought. Remember, she fought the Dumlau team.
Yes, so they did the team fight.
Yes, so they have had other women on there in general to fight and put on a show for women. But I'm gonna be excited because for me, this is my first time being able to be there, and also if I get the opportunity to judge the female fighters, because I would love it. I'm ready. I get my focused judgment mentality on. I'm neutral for everybody, and everybody will tell you that when I judge, no matter who you are, I am very neutral because I like a good fight.
I'm gonna be biased on that because she's lying.
What I do? Tell
me. She
me.
has judged me. And I tell you what, I didn't fucking score it and fucking didn't even call a point for me.
Oh, because that wasn't right. You didn't do that.
So
you didn't throw it properly. You didn't connect properly. Or it just was off timing and stuff. You don't get a point for that.
If I touch their body, I touch their head. It's a point.
Their elbow was down. I remember which one. Their elbow was down.
See, so
no. Yeah. And on the
so that means you better act like you don't know her. So she
the hook kick. I think you talking about that one time. I think I judged you here with a spit kick, and you was like, I hit him, and I said no, it was on his shoulder.
Yeah, you're looking at her like, what?
That was the shoulder.
No. I just didn't knock the person out.
No, you ain't supposed to.
But
you were not accurate. That was on the shoulder, and them people gave it to you. That was not right.
Yeah, this was a control kick, black belt status right there, senior fighter status right
outside
there.
Outside of the target, it does not count, sir.
6-inch rule sometimes.
6.
Yeah.
Sir, please.
We already got to be 6 feet away from each other, so what the hell?
Feet, inches, and 3 inches versus you making contact with a target is 2 different things.
I went over the target.
You did not. His shoulder ain't over. You tripping.
So no, I just go with Brianna. Probably going to pull this out on the hard strong. But Katie, good luck to you.
Everybody.
Bless you. Like really, I'm cheering for both of y'all. But if it just came down to me having to choose a fighter to win, then I'll go that way with Brianna winning by 2 because I think you do have to win by 2 if I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha.
So
I think the next fight is going to be a good one. This is going to be a continuous fight not against, but with Kevin Muntz.
Kevin Muntz.
I think I'm saying that Muniz. And Chris Walker.
Chris who?
C-Walk, all stars.
C-Walk is back on the card.
Absolutely, and continuous. This man did jiu-jitsu on the card. He about to do continuous.
Next year we do a team fight.
Next he gonna be talking about he want to do gang fighting.
No, we don't gang fight.
No, gang fighting as far as team fighting. Yes, I'm just naming it gang fighting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that's what it's gonna be. My game versus your game.
Yes, absolutely. Walk versus walk. That's who it need to be.
Oh.
That would be
walk
nice.
versus walker versus walk. We got a lot of walkers out here in the karate world.
We
even got a few down here.
Absolutely.
They may be cousins to those two over that way.
Absolutely. From different continents, but okay.
Yeah.
They look alike. Some of them. Some.
Yeah.
It's all right. But they are doing the business when they need to do the business.
For sure.
That's going to be a good fight. Continuous 3 rounds.
Everybody know who I got to go with that. I'm biased. Y'all know that. And I'm biased because I just know how C-Walk fight. And I know this is more of his backyard boogie right here. It's a continuous fight and an MMA fight.
Absolutely.
I know those two things you're going to have hell with him. You're going to have hell with him in the point fight. Indeed. But he can get frustrated a little bit more to where it becomes he's trying to get your ass hard and lose the mentality of a point tag. It's over. So I know. So for sure, I'm giving this C-Walk, go ahead and put the things on that boy. I can't wait to see what he's looking like. I
think it's going to be good because, C-Walk is one of those people I think is a true martial artist.
True, really.
When you are able to compete, and I don't mean win and succeed on a competition level, even though he has.
Man, that man made me break my
Even
that man made me break my leg, and he wasn't fighting anything, but he got so hyped in his fucking form in Vegas, and I had to go right behind him. So for me to have to go right behind him, I had to try to show out so I could even just knock his score down real quick. And I went to throw that jump front kick in the air, and I came down and buckled that knee. And boy, that was just like, and then of course here go Gandhi coming in, like I think second to last or something. Gandhi had walked his ass,
blew everybody out.
But it was fun. That was probably one of the funnest times I did have doing creative forums.
Well, this man stepping into the MMA. I'm not MMA.
He already bust their ass in that.
Yes, continuous. So that's gonna be a good fight.
I watch him and Jay Breezy do MMA at US Open one year
together.
Different divisions.
Oh, really?
And I watched him actually like like Coach Jay Breezy a little bit. Like C-Walk know what he doing. C-Walk is an all-around martial artist.
True martial artist.
No cap, no bullshit. So I know
it's not many out there, but I believe that there is a few of them. I can name 3 to 4.
It's a lot out there. They just don't be out there getting recognition because they don't be winning it in firsts and everything. But it's a lot of them out there that's competing in
you only have like 1 or 2 that's done that.
Yes.
1 or 2, and I would put, and me personally,
KA is automatically on the top of the list.
Of course.
Is
and as far as a woman, I would put Casey Mark Nash. I would put her up there as far as being able to win and compete at forums and fighting. Those type of people. So in general, you named one man that was a legend, and I named another woman. So yes, in general, I would put C-Walk in that category just because he's able to compete, succeed, and be identified with, and he is someone to watch.
You know, I could have named a few men, of course, you know, because they were out there. You know, Terry Creamer's one of them.
Absolutely. I think the women would be any of those men, though.
In what?
Forums and fighting. What do you mean? In what?
Well, you know what? You get your squad that you want to coach, and I'm going to get my squad I want to coach. You can get you one senior woman, one 18-year-old woman, one 17-year-old, 15 to 17-year-old young lady, 12 to 14-year-old young lady, and 11 and under young lady. And I'm going to put me a squad together. And when y'all ready to battle, when you can get your squad together to come to the tournament and battle with my squad, then we'll see what you're really talking about.
You ain't ready.
King Jesse? It's about time to let me and Mimi have a battle off. I'm sure who the best coach is down here in Texas.
Ooh, please do it. Please, Jesus. Let me do it. I am going to
under Ishmael Robles. I'm under Ishmael Robles. Look, I'm under Ishmael Robles. Look, that's the top of the list down here in Texas.
No, leave my instructor alone. Leave my instructor alone.
I'm next in line. I'm Prince King that's next in line.
Absolutely after me. Yes, like always. No. Mimi and Lumps. So Mimi and after me. Get used to it.
The L before the M.
That's only because that's probably
lawn more. Go ride one.
You silly. You are silly.
Who next on the card? Who next?
Next would be on the card. We'll be back. We will be back at another Troy Benz. Or not their school Benz.
This is Team Benz show. Troy, I know y'all better have a sold out event. I know your squad better come in there, sold out event. The tickets is on sale, $50 for a spectator pass.
That sounds like
and we only selling 21 seats. Why 21? Because they're selling alcohol for the 21 and older. No, I'm just playing. Look, do not put that shit
I was gonna say, oh God, what I get for 43?
Nothing, because you're a judge.
Oh, that's right, because I gotta be in my right mind. See? But when I'm done, I'm gonna toast with all the winners. Over. Yes, I'm gonna toast with all the winners. And the losers. Everybody, we gonna have a drink.
Y'all gotta have it all together.
One for the people, and I don't want to call them losers.
And don't put runner up over here and champion over there. You put them all in mixture together, so don't nobody know who won what unless they pay to watch the fight.
Absolutely. And then everybody buy around. We gonna be fucked up. Oh man.
Oh.
Everybody buy one round.
Well, you know,
we're gonna be drunk.
My brother may be up there with your ass.
Who?
Trav.
Oh. Indeed. Come on, Trav. We're going to do a show right there.
Behind You're the judging.
I will judge.
I am the show.
No, I'm going to do a behind
I can't
the
wait.
scenes.
It's going to be a straight lump hit the air show on Mimi. Watch what I tell you.
You better
come on, fool. Let's go to the next fight.
You so silly. Okay. So after we got Ben's verse. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we didn't break them down. Hold on. Yeah,
I apologize. We got Team Diamond. And Team Diamond has your homie you just talked about fighting.
Oh, little baby brother. Yeah.
Your little
baby brother. Little baby brother say he's trying to get at 20 points. So he's gonna fight both for the kids.
What kids? Who kids?
Both of the men on the Team Ben side.
Oh, he trying to get 20, so 10 and 10.
He gonna try to get 10 and 10 off of it, and then Ronald pick up whatever.
He can do that? You think he can do that?
Tell me what you're training. He said he's been training. Okay. I haven't saw him train, but I tell you what,
you've been training. Anybody can do anything.
We own the live tomorrow. He got to work out with me tomorrow on the live, so we gonna definitely get to see what he's talking about.
You gonna get to see? I don't want to see it.
You know,
I don't want to see it.
I believe in God, and God told me I only need to have enough faith for the size of a mustard seed. So I definitely got enough faith that the young man can get 10 and 10.
Well, I don't want to judge it. I mean, I don't want to see it because I have to judge it. Well, hopefully I don't know when
they let you sit out on that one. You may have to smack his ass during round 2 or something.
I ain't gonna smack nobody. I got self-control. I'm a black belt.
Yeah, I need you to step out on that one.
What I will do is talk about anybody that don't.
Oh, you better believe they always gonna get talked about.
I'm gonna get talked about,
especially if I pay my money to watch it.
Indeed. Everybody talked about me when
I
did it.
don't just pay to watch it. And I can't wait to tell you what else I didn't watch today too, because I watched some shit today. I watched the old man get in the ring that wasn't supposed to be in the ring no more. But I'm gonna leave that for later on. And I know you guys saw it. I'm coming. I'm coming for it because I asked Coach some shit about that.
We coming. Look.
So I give it to Team Diamond. I think these young boys over here on Team Benz is still got a little bit of experience in the game. You know,
okay,
Ronald,
so youth versus experience. You give it a
definite
experience.
I give it to Dwight and them having more experience, especially with Ronald going up to Plowders and training and stuff too.
Okay. Oh, Plowders.
Yeah, so
that's a good.
And it also gave Dwight and him enough time to train together. Work with one another, learn a little bit about one another as far as being a teammate. These other two coming straight from karate school, bred together.
Absolutely.
To where the white
man raised in the same crib.
Yeah, that's it. Pissed in the same toilet, So yeah, I definitely think that, but I think it's gonna be an exciting fight because Dwight told me that he fought one of the young men on the other side before. I can't remember which one, but he said he got a nice leg. So
okay, so he has some idea.
He has some idea of what's going on. And tomorrow we're gonna be chopping some shit up.
Okay, all right. Well,
serving on the platter.
Tomorrow, excuse me.
But I also heard it's gonna be a call out to the winner of this next fight. So go ahead and go and tell me about this fucking man event you about to tell.
You need to tell me about the call out. You saying things.
I always say things. There's a lot of people out here saying things.
All right. Well, James Poor, JP, Money Man,
JP
again going against John Carullo.
JP.
What about Cotello? Excuse me.
JP.
James and John. J and J.
J and J. Have you ever saw these two fight each other?
Absolutely.
You have.
I've seen.
I haven't.
Each other?
Yes.
Oh no, not each other.
Yes. No. Oh, I know we fucking saw them individually because I've got a chance to fight both of these young men individually.
Okay.
I can't wait for this fight.
Okay.
This is gonna be a real fucking main event fight right here. For one, to see JP back out here, that's amazing.
Why is this so amazing?
Because I watched this young man win the Battle of Atlanta.
Yes.
Open weight. Win the Battle of Atlanta lightweight grand.
I was there.
The only person that probably would have beat his ass up that day would have been Avery, the heavyweight grand winner.
Avery, they didn't compete against the lightweight.
Yeah, no, they didn't have the battle for light and heavies back then. They changed the rules now that they don't want
get more money for
they don't want the heavyweights to hurt the lightweights. I guess whoever got hurt fighting them heavyweights is just gone battle and when it told.
Well, they need
I know fucking well I didn't tell. I had to fight him.
Move over to the side.
I had to fight him.
You need to have the lightweight.
Final 8 going to the final 1. That's how it was. It wasn't gonna be no 4 winners or 2 winners and 2 runner-ups. 1 winner, 8 challenging and 1 winner.
You need to have the lightweight winner versus the heavyweight winner for an extra 1,000.
But y'all want to throw them seniors in there with them young bucks, but you don't make them fight each other. Y'all full of shit.
What you mean to? Oh well.
Yeah, that throw us out there with them 18-year-olds and try to go fight on them. Make them fight each other. See what happens. Leave us alone. We did our time.
I want my chance. If I'm gonna make it my division and you're gonna put me up there, I want my chance.
I just want mine at AKA.
Too many of the 18-year-olds.
I just want mine at AKA.
You listen, it's too many of them, and it's too many of them.
It's too many of them. But as long as you training, and I watch my instructor be in a division with plenty of them and put his fist through somebody's ribs.
Evander Holyfield was training. He got his ass whooped last night.
Mercy, he was fighting a real fighter though. Victor Belfort comes from the streets.
He's 58 years old. He fought a 44-year-old. That's 2 different life generations. There's no way.
They're double.
Well, because he's been out of it for over a decade, and the other person has only been out of it for a couple years. Not even out of it. He's just been picking and choosing,
transferring over
who he wants to fight, when he wants to fight. So yes, I think that experience can and will oversee the youth, but if the age and the physical ability is not also a factor in that, then no, I don't think it can happen.
Shout out to Victor Belfort. Man, you look fucking amazing.
He was fighting a dude. That's old.
This man wanted to fight Mike Tyson. I'd have been scared to see him fight the Mike Tyson that fought last night. Man, Evander fought like nothing. This man threw a punch me and fell out the rope.
He threw it, swung.
Yeah, he punched, swung, missed him, fell out the rope, and then he got dropped.
That he did. But it's all right. I like Evander.
I do too, because he
kept
he
both
was
his
one of
ears.
he's one of the greats.
He kept both of his ears.
But do you ever think it's a time to just say it's enough?
When you start to look like that, I think yes, I agree.
Because we in a combat sport just like they are.
I think so. I think when you are not on a level, and I mean not because you think, you personally know you know how you want to perform, you know how you normally perform. And me personally, if I go out there and I compete and I'm not at a level that I feel like I'm satisfied and comfortable with, then I know that something was wrong. Now, when that something is wrong, is it because I shouldn't be out there, I'm old and I'm not able to compete? Or am I just needing to train, get better, and work on some things? From Evander Holyfield's standpoint, he looked old. Now, when you look old, you don't always feel like you don't belong, because in general, just because I feel old, like I feel old now, doesn't mean I go out there and I can't compete and make myself satisfied or feel satisfied with my performance. He may be doing it just because he wanted to get out there. He loves it. He misses it. And for whatever reasons, he wanted to put on a show. Who knows? I don't know. But in that aspect, if he was going out there to be satisfied or to put himself at a level to where he feels like he can still compete, I don't think so. And it wouldn't be with someone at that age. They need, after watching that, I think that they need, for boxers, they need to put people like Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, and the older people in a division in their age group, just like karate. We have 60 plus for men?
60 plus, 50 plus, 40 plus, 30 plus.
Bam. They need, for boxing, they need to start a 60 plus boxing division, but for the ones that still want to box.
I agree. I think that'd be good too, because that takes away from them just taking these quick injuries, man. And thank God that Victor was like not like head hunting him. Like Victor was really body shotting him up. Like he threw one body punch that almost knocked him down. One of the other punches he threw to the body that made him fall. Like, so it was so good to see him not just knowing what he could actually done to Holyfield, didn't even go out there like that. Like, that's a big ups.
Yeah, compassion.
Just like when I be fighting some of these seniors.
I think that Holyfield needs to fight Mike Tyson.
Mike don't want to.
He bit his ear one time. He ate enough of that meat.
It's a mental block.
Why? For who?
Mike.
Why?
Why?
What is the mental block?
Because he fought him twice and didn't win.
So what? If you are out there and you want to compete and you want to fight,
Mike Tyson want to fight Tyson Fury.
Listen, sir.
Mike want to fight Tyson Fury.
That's ridiculous.
He want to show Deontay Wilder how to drop Tyson Fury.
If you couldn't beat Holyfield, why would you think you would beat this dude?
And Mike smoked dope.
I know he tattooed his face like a fool.
He smoked dope. He got a show hot box. So he smoked dope, but he want to go out there and fight Tyson Fury for 12 rounds. Boy,
they can't do 12 rounds. It's 8 rounds.
Who can't do 12? Man, Mike, man, have you seen Mike?
I don't want to.
Me. He looks scary. He look worse than Candyman.
Well, then that's why you shouldn't fight him.
And he got one of the beautifulest voices. Hey, how you doing?
Sound like Michael Jackson.
A little bit. Their names are Mike.
Mike and Mike. For the wrong reasons. So
yeah,
that's the full card.
So that fight right there, I'm gonna tell you what, I'ma love it. I'ma go with Jay. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go with Jay. I ain't saying JC and I ain't saying JP. I'm just gonna go with Jay.
Indeed.
And leave ... at the end for y'all asses, and y'all can figure it out right there who I'm going with. But no, I definitely think JP will pull that out. This boy's back at home. He's back training at the dungeon.
Absolutely.
Where you start your growth from. So back to where we at, back to where we trying to get to with it is how he gonna be doing with it. But yeah, anything that you remember last week that you want to touch base with about this week? I know we had cut it loose a little bit. We still got a few minutes left to go ahead and open up another can of whooping ass on somebody.
I know that I remember talking about, or my statement was, don't let your mouth write a check that your ass can't cash. And that can mean anything from something minor and petty to something extreme or something meaningful. A lot of times when we say things and hold on, let me backtrack a little bit. when we say things, we are not saying it in a manner that's directed to ourselves. We say it in a manner that's directed to someone else. As an example, people say things about, or said things about, Simone Biles at the Olympics, about her backing out. And when I say this is a comparison, you're talking about how she backed up and she did this. And if you were there, you wouldn't have backed out the same manner. You wouldn't have let your team down. Well, you're writing a check, in my point of view, you're writing a check that your ass can't cash because you have no experience in her type of platform. You are on a different level, and being on a different level, you can't compare yourself to her. Sometimes people make statements and say things just in the moment. Sometimes people say things because they're overconfident. Sometimes people say things because they think they should be in your spot. That sometimes when you feel like that can be biting off more than you can chew, excuse me. And if you know and feel in your, I'm not saying it to the people that at a level that are, let me say, excelling, experienced, has put in the work, and you know your platform. I'm saying it to the people that are trying to skip things, that are trying to move faster than they should, that are overconfident, that are arrogant and conceited. Sometimes when you are those things, you say and do things and want to be in a place that you shouldn't be. And if you shouldn't be there, and you know this, it doesn't take people to tell you this. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. You know your own ability. You have your own mentality. You know where you should be. And if you shouldn't be in a place, and when I say a place, when you shouldn't be on a platform that is out of your league, then I think you should not be one of those peoples to speak. And when I say speak, boast, be more arrogant, conceited, pass messages, being the messenger in certain situations. Because again, when you put yourself or involve yourself in a situation that you shouldn't be in, it can sometimes fall back on you. That's biting off more than your ass can chew.
Man, I've been over a lot of shit that my ass couldn't do.
Who you telling?
So I definitely know from the experience of that.
Me too.
On what it feels like.
Me too.
Now, I told you last night I had a little something for your ass today.
Okay.
Is it a difference between advantage and advantage? I'm gonna say it again, and this for the world out here. TP, advantage and advantage.
Now, give me an example.
I
understand what you mean versus advantage.
Overstay my welcome. Advantage. Right?
Okay.
So you know what that is. When somebody overstay their welcome, that means they didn't took advantage of someone in a certain way.
Okay.
And advantage could be, you know that this person is doing wrong by you, and you're sitting there still letting them take advantage.
Okay.
See, boy, y'all, we get deep. See, psychology is a motherfucker. So I'm gonna help some of y'all think a little bit. It's a little bit of thought to what I'm telling you right now. Don't get lost. I want y'all to stay with us. I'm gonna stay with y'all.
Okay. And I want you to repeat it.
And I'm gonna break it down a little bit more.
Absolutely. I'm listening. So, come on, take me.
Advantage. I'm thinking advantage of overstay my welcome, mean that you let somebody stay and they really didn't stay to try to, get better or become better or do better. They just wanted someone to just lean on and just let them stay,
Okay.
Freeload is what we'll call it as type thing, right?
Okay.
That's advantage.
Taking advantage.
Yeah, right. That's right. A good taking advantage. And then to where we can put it towards, let's say, sponsorships. I wear your uniform, you pay my entry fee. I pay for my airfare. I pay for a portion of a hotel room. I pay for my food. Would I go to at least 40 terms for you out of 52 weeks? That advantage.
Who's taking advantage, them or them?
I want you to explain to me who will be taking advantage.
Okay. So to me, on one advantage versus the other, they're both negative.
They're both negative.
Which meaning you said the first one was taking advantage,
freeloading,
and being there to where they're not benefiting you.
Yeah.
And when you help somebody and you want to be there for somebody or someone, it's supposed to be a mutual thing. Now, if I tell you to come in and you don't have to do anything, just get on your feet, versus I tell you to come in and give me $100 a week or $100 a month, that's two different things. But if I let or allow that to happen, then to me, it's not benefiting me, and it kind of eventually taking advantage in that manner would be negative and aggravating.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so then that part, taking advantage, it would be something that I wouldn't want to entertain, because when it's negative or when I don't feel like it's mutual, like it's any type of person-to-person contact or relationship,
friendship, whatever y'all fucking want to call it.
It needs to be some type of mutual communication, because if it's not, someone's going to feel used. Someone's going to feel like, oh, I can do whatever or call on this person without reciprocating the same feelings or
if the shoes on the other foot would do the same.
Right. So yeah. I don't want ever in my life in any relationship to feel used. So yes, if someone is freeloading and just not being a team player, then no, I wouldn't want that in my life. Now, when it comes to the sponsorship,
yes,
and being the sponsor versus the sponsee, if I am being sponsored by someone to an event, I would feel like I would follow
your level. On your level,
I would follow their rules, because it's like a job. And if they ask me to do this at my job, if I want to get paid or I want to excel at my job in promotions or whatever it is, then I have to do what I am told to do. So if it's, you just said, if it's on a sponsorship to my level or my expectations,
would you take the job?
Absolutely. If it's what I wanted and they
no, they offered you what you was getting. You was getting entry fee.
Okay, entry. And what else?
That was it. You had to pay the rest.
Oh, no, I wouldn't take that. I can do that.
And they tell you that you need to move up levels.
What you mean move up a level?
From level 1 to level 6.
To do what? What's
to
the
be
difference?
Able to gain an airfare, a piece of the hotel room.
No, I wouldn't.
Maybe a dinner one night.
No, I wouldn't do that, because again, we're talking about me and who I am.
Yes,
I would expect certain things, and paying my entry fee is one of the things that you don't have to do that I can do for myself. So
they think that's a big deal.
Yeah, no, I would have to be more willing. And I'm not saying I've never taken something to.
We talking about at your level right now. That's why I say
someone says I'll pay for your entry fee and I'll pay for your hotel and your airfare, or I'll pay for your airfare. I've negotiated. I have, and I'm willing to, even in the future and now, as far as me competing and that type of thing. So to say I wouldn't just take entry fee, that's a lie. And I don't mean a lie. It means I need the entry fee plus something. And that's only because an entry fee is something that I literally can do on my own, walking in and going, bam, I can pay for my entry fee. When it comes to the hotel, when it comes to flights, those are more expenses to me, being a single parent, a mother, and taking care of both my girls. That would be something that I would want more help with. And that what I would want for my sponsorship when it comes to karate and competing and traveling, whether it's coaching, whether it's fighting myself, whether it's even judging or something like that. I would like to be able to negotiate with anyone that wants to sponsor me to come to their event for whatever level.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard what she said? So, one, don't be out here taking advantage of anybody. You're freeloadings. And the ones that you letting do it, you don't let them do it. You try to guide them a good guidance on trying to do something, have a goal set. Don't get moved around then.
Don't mistake it though. I can send myself to a tournament if I like. I can sponsor myself. I just have 2 girls that I have to think about and can't take away from because I still love
karate.
Sure. I love them more.
For sure. Because they are needy now.
Oh, and they harass me, guys. I need somebody to help me. And they're almost bigger than me.
Yeah. Ooh, we're not even gonna go there with it.
All right. They're almost bigger than me.
So today we're gonna be doing something a little different.
What's that?
We're gonna be doing something a little special today.
You got plots and plans over here,
I do.
I can dig it. Let's go.
I got a twin of mine. And I say twin. No, our birthday is not the same day and year, but I tell you what, they're the same month. And the connection I have gained with her in the last, let's say, 6 months, 8 months, it's been amazing.
I can dig it.
I'm not gonna break down who she is. That's up to her if she want to tell y'all who she is. But I'll tell you what, she's a fucking star.
Absolutely,
she's a fucking star
on a different platform than us.
On a different platform than us, you know, she's a star. That's all I'm gonna tell you. She's been out there and she's getting her podcast together. So you know, we're gonna help her get it out there, help her get going. So today we're gonna introduce Miss. No, don't worry, we're gonna let you on first. Miss B with the breakdown. Miss B with the breakdown. Hey,
Miss Brandy B Works. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. Can y'all hear me out there?
Yes, we can hear you a little bit. You may need to turn your mic up a little bit.
It's all good. We good. We might have a little technical difficulties. It's our first guest, so you know we working it out.
You know, we usually don't have no guests.
Absolutely, it's normally us. We selfish with our time.
That's all. That's all. We like to have our whole hour, but today she's gonna help break down our quotes for you. You fans, you people, you cousins, your family members, you mothers, you daddies, you world, you uncles, your aunties, you instructors. We got some quotes today, and she definitely got a few of them that she didn't took. And it's so crazy that how sometimes Miss Regina asked me thinking like me. Boy, that's why I tell y'all, you know, this
think better than you.
The lump and meet me show, because we don't sit down and discuss anything. That's why she's like, oh, you got some. So we don't just sit and discuss anything. We let it go and flow.
And you try to put me on the spot. You be like, I'm not gonna tell you till the show.
That's all.
You want me to think fast.
That's it.
I'll do my best work when I think fast.
Oh, under pressure. Watch it under pressure, not the last minute pressure. All right. Since you ready for your code, you got yours together.
I do. I'm gonna start with. I have a couple. If I can do a couple,
man, this the Lump and Mimi show. We gotta do whatever.
That's what I'm talking. I like it and I love it.
That don't mean Miss B gonna break down all of them for y'all ass, but she got two for sure. We know she gonna show y'all something of the world. She may hit a note or two for y'all at the end.
Oh, and I would need everybody to stop what they're doing. It's like when you kind of meditate, you need to relax, relate, and release, and take it in. Because when you take it in, it just it takes you somewhere, takes you to a place, and make it feel. But I'm gonna go with my first quote.
Okay, first quote number 1.
Your positive energy attracts positive circumstances. That's it. Straight, smooth, simple, just like that.
Smooth and simple.
Your positive energy attracts positive circumstances. Lately, in the last few months to a year, I've definitely been trying to live by that. Anything that's not positive, uplifting, or beneficial. And I don't mean beneficial like I'm using him or it. I mean beneficial to where it's prosperous for both of us on both sides, both angles. Then I don't want it in my life because I need positive and uplifting things in my life. So that was one that stood out to me. Another one that I like, and this is kind of like more of a poem. In life, you will rise, you will fall, and in between, you will grow from it all. And I like that because me in general, again, after I went through some of the downfalls in the last few years with my dad and my divorce, it wasn't something that I thought about making me stronger. It was something negative that I thought was going to make me depressed and send me into a negative direction. But it actually didn't. In general, it helped me because I wanted to be positive. I didn't want to go to a dark side. I wanted to go to the light and the bright side. And I'm going to read it one more time for this one. In life, you will rise and you will fall. And in between, you will grow from it all.
Y'all heard that. And she repeated it. So I should tell you guys a little something. A little something for y'all.
Indeed. And I want to say one more, and this is my last one, because then I'm going to let you do what you do. We're in each other's lives for a reason. So thank y'all for showing up.
Ooh. Whoa. Y'all heard that shit? That mean everybody that's listening, we in each other's lives for some reason.
In general.
But we're going to go ahead and thank y'all for showing up.
In general, we all love each other. So why not tell each other?
That's it.
Or thank each other.
That's all. Sometimes all we need to hear is that from somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It makes a big difference in lives.
We all here for a reason. So thank y'all.
Yes. I'm going to hit y'all with this one right here. So I'm waiting on my twin to go ahead and get back in it when she's ready. And then we're just going to tell y'all ass up with something, boy. Just wait. Ooh, just wait. Y'all just get your Kleenex together. If you ain't got that, get your toilet paper together. Don't use no napkins to wipe your nose with this one, baby.
It's rough.
It's rough. And you don't need nothing rough with it. You need something smooth to end you right. Operator. Today I had hit it with relationships end because once the person has you, they stop doing the things they did to get you. Again, you know, this is relationship speak. Relationships end because once the person has you, they stop doing the things it took to get you. That's dangerous. I didn't say he or she. I just said dangerous.
Everybody.
If you're going to do something for somebody or you want to show somebody that type of love, you make sure that you're going to ride with it all the way. The caring, the affection on both ends is important.
It's what's important is what they want.
Yeah.
You customize your relationship.
You definitely do. But affection is always going to be a big issue into the communication here.
Some people don't like being touched.
Hey, if they don't like to be touched, they just need to be by their damn self. Tell you that much. You just need to be by yourself. Hey, Miss B back in town.
Hey, Miss Brandy. Glad to have you back. Sorry we missed you.
Sorry, I was trying to get some technical difficulties and I was listening.
Hey.
Definitely hit home.
Hold on, guys. Don't worry. Hold on. We got to just tap this mic one time. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second.
No. Oh, you left it in there. Yeah. I was gonna say, just put your camera back on. Don't worry, you don't need to. You're
okay.
Lady.
All right.
You know how you sound. You sound beautiful.
Okay.
I love it. I can hear you. I love it.
Well, listen, I just wanted to get it squared away.
Yes.
Can I trade your headphones?
She kicked you out. She kicked you out of it.
Hello.
Good.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's what I needed.
Yeah.
I just needed to get a little bit of feedback. But yeah, I was listening to some of your quotes during your show, and at the end of your show, I will be coming in and catching some of the tail end of it, and I definitely wanted to get in on it. Kind of giving it a breakdown because when I look at things, and by the way, my name is Brandy, and this is so yeah, I wanted to get in on some of your quotes for the end of the day. At the end of your show, I would catch it and it would hit home. So I wanted to give a little my own breakdown. By the way, my name is Brandy, and this little segment I'm calling B with the breakdown, and I'm going to start with the relationships end. Because once the person has you, they stop doing the things it took to get you.
Yes.
I mean, like, do all relationships end after the first time something happens? You know, like some relationships end in a business. Oh, I'm trading out the headphones for the mic.
Don't worry. I got you. Don't worry.
Some people have a different definition of relationships and how they go about it. With that quote, first of all, I do get it. Because you know how it is when relationships, you get old and you kind of want you to go back to the way things used to be.
Yes.
And some people miss that, really trying to do something fresh and new, or either just kind of getting comfortable. That's okay. Bless you. Bless you. But it's okay to get comfortable. But at the same time, if that person wants you to be reminded of something, I think it's not necessarily a person's responsibility, but they can kind of communicate, say what's on your mind, say that you want roses again like you used to do, or take me to the park, or buy me some, nice things to wear, or whatever you used to do. But then at the same time, some of those things that you used to do don't always change situations, because someone may be looking for change. Repetition can seem mundane at times, but it has a way of reminding you of something. So if you do something on a regular basis, it's kind of your thing. It becomes the norm.
Yes.
And so with that quote, I don't really necessarily say that I'm that person, because I like change. I will change my room around. I will change the living room around, colorful stuff, and just add different things all the time.
Yeah.
But relationships end because once the person has you, and the one time, y'all know it's never one time. It's never just one time. You always, if you understand forgiving, not necessarily forgetting, and that's a whole nother issue. Forgive and forget type of that little conversation. You know how those words go. But and then it's even taking advantage and taking advantage. But once you forgive someone, you give them another chance, and so you give them a chance to either do the same thing they used to do, or do something different.
Ooh, yeah.
And so it'd be like, well, what you want? You say you want something. You want me to go back to doing the things I used to do, but then things don't change. Then you end up doing the same things, and so with change, I think really a lot of communication comes, because some people do get set in their ways.
Yes.
Old people tend to get the bad rep for getting set in their ways.
Right.
When it's really just people in general just having a way of doing things. I know I have a way of doing things. I'm a different human being. I'm a different whole nother creature. That's a whole nother story. But yes, I sing. I am my name is Brandon. I'm a Gemini. But no, I mean, I'm just a different person, and I think what they call it, creatures of habit.
Yes.
What do they call it? Is that what it is? OCD. You see that? Make sure you get her in the shot. You see, she's talking about OCD now. Anybody that has suffering with OCD at this time, this is no pun intended to you at all. I understand some OCD situations.
I have some.
She's self-speaking. But yeah, I just wanted to break that down. And then the other
what else you got for us?
The other quote was that advantage and that advantage. So the same word is being used, but it's the tone. And how we came about talking about it was because my father was a bit of a Rolling Stone. And
welcome.
That was a connection right there within itself. And so when he came from Nassau, Bahamas to Houston, Texas to go to school. And so did some of his other siblings. And so I have some uncles and aunts that are thriving and doing well and things of that nature, and it's because of the decisions that they made. They took advantage of coming across to the States and getting a higher education. They took advantage of that versus my father per se taking advantage of other situations, finding greed in some of the things that are not so character-like in the world today. So he had to go back to Nassau, Bahamas before anything could pop off, so to speak. We just use those words.
I get it. Y'all
but
know the terms.
I had said to him, I
understand
say, some of them took advantage, and my daddy just took advantage. Like, just the play on life and making decisions. You can make a decision to go the wrong route, and then you never be able to turn back from it. So it's really about deciding at that time, are you going to take advantage? And it's really the tone. The word is the same. Advantage still seems advantage is still advantage. Right. It's just like, are you taking advantage? Are you taking advantage? It's like, are we going to take excelling? Advantage could be excelling too.
Yeah. So you have to come in the positive. What's the positive you want to do for it? What's the negative?
What's the change in general?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a tone change. And when you recognize someone's tone change, that's the feelings. That's when your feelings say the words for you. It
told y'all, boy, we got. I'm Ralph's bad pajamas.
No, I like communication.
Women.
I am
got much to say, but we do.
But I like communication at the same time. Like the word advantage is still the same. You can excel in it, or you can really just take advantage of the wrong type of situation, but you're still gathering and getting something, and it gives you a head start. It gives you some sort of advantage or on top of something, So That's my breakdown.
Do you want to tell anybody who you are? Like, you know, a little bit of your background, just a little bit.
Okay, well, we got a few minutes and then we're going to
okay, well, let me, sorry.
Because we just come back over here. We're going to end it just blessing you one more time for being on the show and then give us shout outs.
Okay, I'm going to have to come up with a rap. My name is Brandy. This is B with the Breakdown, and I am a singer, actress, songwriter, voiceover artist, jingle writer, comedian, one woman stand-up show, actress. I've done all type of theatrical performances on several different platforms. So we'll get into that as time goes on.
And we talking about on platforms.
We're just saying one thing at a
time. NBL, NASCAR,
and I'm available. I sing at weddings. I sing at different events.
Do it all. I'm telling you guys, look, we got best out here.
I sing at various events. So, and my heart is in the right place.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely is, and that's a blessing.
Thank you. I wanted to thank Mimi and Lump and Mimi and the and in between the two names. So I wanted to thank them, all three of y'all. The and, you know, the Mimi and Lump show. I'm just giving a shout out to the and in between.
Look, she has to do this shit. Chad, don't you make sure you cut this right here.
Don't cut it, Chad.
Look,
I just wanted to thank y'all for this quick little platform to give a little quick breakdown on y'all quotes. It always touched my heart.
But you know what's so crazy, Mimi? She's the reason why we got on there. She's the reason that pumped us back up to bring the show back. It was her reason that we brought the show back. I remember just her looking at us like, "What are y'all doing? Why y'all not doing it? Y'all got people that love just to hear what y'all talking about and what y'all going through." Like, and it was just like, "Oh, come on, Mimi," and it was like,
absolutely.
And she stayed on us about it, like,
you know. And I think for me, in general, it was more of, you know, karate people love us. We love karate people. But when it's an outside aspect, as far as not being involved in karate, to hear us, to see us, to learn us in a manner to where you feel and get a good vibe to where we should be shared, it means something. It just makes you feel like, well, wow. So she encouraged us to do something because she saw it and got a vibe from us. And in general, we needed it and wanted it ourselves. We just really didn't know it.
And wasn't really, I guess, not motivated. I guess we kept psyching ourselves out like, well, we're just going through COVID.
That's
and
it. And not many
to talk
people,
about.
I know. I kept thinking no one is going to listen. Nobody's going to. And I mean, if I got one person to two people, that's enough to where I'm touching a few people to say,
hey, check this out.
It matters to what I'm saying and then what they're going through in general. That's why I like them to give us feedback.
Yeah.
What they're going through in general, whoever you are, if you're out of state person or someone out of the country, anybody, if you have something to say or want to say something, communicate back and forth, not even on the show, just please in general send me a message or something. Facebook,
or, you know, send us a quote. If you want a quote broke down, send us a quote.
Send it to a topic.
We're gonna try to have her on the show quite a few times for you guys, you know, just to get her feedback wet and get her ready for it.
Get used to hearing her voice and get to know her, because I want to eventually, if I can get her, she has a busy schedule, but if I could get her to come to some tournaments and get a live look and aspect of karate and what we do, then it would be great.
And let her show them what she do.
Absolutely.
And I tell you what, y'all gonna be fucking amazed, boy. Y'all gonna be amazed. You know what? We're gonna start shutting it on down. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them shout outs. You know, you want to get some shout outs, Mimi?
I want to get a shout out to our sponsors first, because first I want to start with Trav TP toilet paper.
We ain't gonna get you emotional, Trav, because you know.
And then I want to give it out to my boy Jesse Ray with the Virtual Fire Tour.
Yeah,
doing it. You know, those are people. I'm sorry, excuse me. Before them should be God.
Yeah, because he's the head of my life.
I tell you right. Excuse me.
He is Trav. He is the head of my life. So you know, you up there, but you ain't the head of the life.
Absolutely not.
Hey, because
you do not compare it to the Lord.
Yeah, but I tell you what, I thank him for you. Absolutely. I definitely do, because
we all put together. I read that quote just a little while ago, that we will put in each other's lives for a reason. So thank you, Lord. And then go ahead, brother.
You know,
I'm gonna sign off on that.
I definitely try for sure. Always. That's just an opportunity given. Like I said, that's somebody who's always given me an opportunity to better myself, and he always encouraged me to better myself. And whatever I needed from him, whether it was just a phone call, a ride, whatever. He always was there. No questions being asked, you know. TP. So I appreciate him, you know, and I gotta give a shout out to our other shows, of course, CTE, you know, the Chris and Travis experience. You know, they, you know, Mimi, they passed 100 episodes.
They kicking our ass.
That mean they done burnt us up. But don't worry, they gonna get tired of talking eventually. And we gonna make our show better just because I'm on it. And I'm the female that makes everything better. You heard that? They need to add a female. They need to add a female to their show. No, that'd be boring.
Why?
Cause you boring.
I wish we had that song.
Trav and Miss B said thank you. She really, really appreciate you even taking time out to deal with us and the shit that we did today. It took us a minute to get it, but you know what? I tell you, he sticks around for us if he ain't got nothing to do.
My brother from another mother.
And I really appreciate that. Inside the Scoop, Jeff Doss and Sushi and Alex Demon.
Jeff Doss and Sushi is the same person.
No, Jeff Doss and Sushi. They're two different people.
I love it.
One's nice and one's mean.
For right, it's like one's a fighter and one's a forms competitor.
Yes. And Sushi is the forms competitor. Jeff Doss is the fighter. Okay, his first and last name go on paper. You a fighter. Okay, absolutely. You call Sushi. You soft on like that. You eatable. You out there doing college. You
eatable. Yo, we gotta go.
All right, and shout out to Trav. Kicks, dates and flicks. I think it is something like that. I'm messing with you. Shout out to Kicks, Tricks, and Flicks. And yeah, and then you know, that's Trav new show. Shut up, you silly ass. Shout out to our fans too. We appreciate y'all.
You got fans.
Yeah, we got some fans. We got some love people out there. Shout out to y'all. I hope y'all have a good fucking week, man. Look, this is Lump in the fucking Mimi show. This fucking laughing too much. She can't even say bye to y'all. Come on, say bye, fucker.
Bye, people. Bye.
Trav cut us loose.